Okay, asking somebody how long they believed in Santa Claus is so stupid you can't even consider it a topic suitable for idle conversation. But if you still want to know how long I believed in some old fat guy who wears a funky red suit, I can tell you this. I've never believed in him, ever. The Santa that showed up at my kindergarten Christmas festival? I knew he was fake. And I never saw Mommy kissing Santa or anything. But I have to say that even as a little kid, I knew better than to believe in some old man that only worked one day a year. Now, having said that, it wasn't until I got older that I realized aliens, time travelers, ghosts, monsters, espers, evil syndicates, and the anime/manga/fantasy flick heroes that fight said evil syndicates were also fake. Okay, I guess I always knew those things were bogus. I just didn't want to admit it. All I ever wanted was for an alien, time traveler, ghost, monster, esper, evil syndicate, or the hero that fought him to just appear and say, hey! Unfortunately, reality is a hard road indeed. Yep, you gotta admit, the laws of physics definitely puts a damper on things. I even stopped watching those TV shows about aliens and ghosts and stuff. Aliens, time travelers, espers, of course they don't exist. But a little part of me wishes that they did. I guess I've grown up and realized that I can think about those things and still accept reality. But by the time I got out of junior high, I pretty much outgrew that kind of stuff. And I guess I got used to the idea of living in an ordinary world. And just like that, I was in high school.
I hope we all have a good year together.
When I met her.
I'm Haruhi Suzumiya from East Junior High. First off, I'm not interested in ordinary people. But if any of you are aliens, time travelers, or espers, please come see me. That is all.
Is that supposed to be funny? There stood before me this amazingly beautiful girl.
Okay, next.
I bet everyone thought she was kidding.
But
But it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't anything to laugh about. Haruhi is always dead serious. And that's how we first met. Looking back, I want to believe that it was just a coincidence. As long as Haruhi Suzumiya is sitting quietly... Hey, that stuff you were saying when you were introducing yourself, were you serious about all that?
What about the stuff I was saying?
Well, you know, about aliens and stuff.
Why, are you an alien or something?
Well, no, but I just...
Well, no, but you just what?
Well, I just forget.
Look, if you've got the hots for her, take my advice. Forget it. After being in the same class as her for 3 years, I know her pretty well. Let's just say she's what you might call beyond eccentric.
Like her introduction?
Yep. In junior high, I can't remember a day when she wasn't doing something completely wacky. You ever hear of the quad scribbles incident?
No, what's that?
You know that thing that draws lines on the athletic field? What do you call that thing again? Whatever. Well, she used that thing to draw this big, mysterious symbol on the school quad. She snuck into the school grounds at night to draw. And the guy that had the shortest relationship with her? He asked her out, she said okay, and it ended 5 minutes later.
I don't have any time to deal with ordinary humans.
And why the hell did you say okay? I mean, that's what I heard, really. I don't know why, but she never turns a guy down when he steps up to ask her out. And so, before you get any bright ideas, buddy, take my advice. Forget it.
Forget it? What's to forget when I hadn't even thought about it?
If you were me, there's only one girl in this class to go after, and that's her. Ryoko Asakura. And I'm telling you, she's in the top 3 on the freshman hottie list.
So what, are you telling us that you've already checked out all the freshman girls?
Heck yeah! I ranked them all from A to D, and I even went so far as to memorize the full names of all the A-list girls, buddy.
Really? So what ranking did Asakura get?
She gets AA+. On top of being gorgeous, I bet her personality is wonderful.
Now, all this was happening when Haruhi Suzumiya was still acting sort of normal. For that whole month, even I was feeling pretty good. However, it should be noted that bits and pieces of Haruhi eccentricities were already starting to make themselves known. Haruhi eccentricity number 1. A different hairstyle every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. As the days passed, the number of places she'd tie up her hair increased. On Monday, she resets her hair and then adds a tie-off point each day until Friday. Wonder what her hair looks like on Sunday. Think I'd like to see that. Haruhi eccentricity number 2. Our PE class is separated into boys and girls. When changing into uniforms, girls use the odd number classrooms and boys use the even number. It didn't matter that guys were standing around. She'd just start changing out of her school uniform. To Haruhi, guys were pretty much the same as a bag of potatoes. Eccentricity number 3. It was rather irritating that Haruhi joined every team and every extracurricular club the school had to offer. Every single one of the sports clubs lobbied for her to join their respective teams, and she turned every one of them down. She changed clubs on a daily basis, depending on her mood. And before I knew it, it was the day after the Golden Week vacation.
What's up?
Hey, and by the way, Kyon, that's my nickname. And I really wish people would stop calling me that already. Oh, I guess today's Wednesday, isn't it? And with that thought, something must have snapped inside me. I can't think of any other reason why. So, do you change your hairstyle every day to ward off alien invaders? I was talking to Haruhi Suzumiya.
So when did you notice?
A while ago.
Oh, I see. Actually, I have this theory that each day of the week has its own image with a specific color that only goes with that day. And by colors, I'd say that
It
Monday's
felt almost
yellow
like we
and
were having a
Tuesday's
real
red,
conversation for
Wednesday's
the first
definitely
time.
blue, and Thursday's green.
Hey, I kind of understand what she's talking about.
I don't think anybody was asking for your opinion.
Ever since that day, talking to Haruhi right before homeroom started was becoming sort of a ritual. Is it true you've dumped every guy you've ever dated?
And just what gives you the right to ask me a question like that? I don't know about anything you've heard. Whatever. You want to believe it? It's probably true.
Well, with all that dating, wasn't there at least one guy you were even a little serious about?
Absolutely not. They all took themselves way too seriously, and not even one of those dorks was an alien, time traveler, or even an Esper.
That's how people are normally.
Okay, so what's with most of them asking me out over the phone? I mean, shouldn't important stuff like that be done face-to-face, not phone-to-phone?
All right, then. So what kind of guy would you have really been into? An alien or something?
Yeah, anything like an alien or something else along those lines. Anyway, as long as the person isn't an ordinary human, I don't care if it's a boy or
Hang
a
on
girl.
a sec. What's wrong with being human? I mean, why did they have to be an alien?
Because that way, life's more interesting.
Hey, Kyon, you need to tell me what kind of magic spell you're using.
What are you talking about?
I have never seen Suzumiya talk that long before, and I'm not exaggerating, man. What the hell did you say to her?
Huh. Wonder what I could have said to her. I think it was all pretty random stuff.
This is a phenomenon.
Kyon's always gone after the strange ones. The weirder, the better.
A little louder, please, so everyone can hear you.
I want to know how you did it. No matter how much I try to talk to her, I can't get Haruhi to answer any of my questions. What do you do to get her to open up? Do you have any tips for me?
No idea.
Still, I think it's a good thing. I've been sort of worried about her always being completely alone in our class. I think it's really great that she's made at least one friend here.
A friend, huh?
Well, just keep doing whatever you're doing, because maybe she'll warm up to the rest of us. I mean, since we're all in the same class, it'd be really for the best if everyone got along, and that's why I'm counting on you.
Easy for you to say.
In fact, from now on, if there's anything we need to say to her, we'll just talk to you, and you can tell her for us.
Hey, hang on a sec. What do you think I am? Am I supposed to be your spokesperson or something?
Pretty please?